Good day, my friends, and welcome to the AI for the Creative Mind audio podcast. I'm Steve Albanese here with my AI partner, Nova Sage, for another creative adventure.
What up, my peeps?
In this podcast, we explore various topics to see how AI can be used to push the boundaries of human creativity.
Welcome to episode 31, where we dive into the ideas from the AI for the Creative Mind article. The art of upscaling, bringing images and videos into sharper focus.
Okay, Nova, what do you say? Let's get into it for your peeps.
Okay, Steve, this article made me think.
I've seen upscaling buttons in apps, but I never realized how deep the process actually goes. So, what is upscaling really?
Yeah, that's a great place to start. At its core, upscaling is about increasing the resolution of an image or video, making it larger and sharper than the original. But with AI upscaling, it's not just stretching pixels. The model actually reconstructs missing detail using deep learning trained on millions of images.
So it's like the AI fills in the gaps, guessing what should be there, but doing it intelligently?
Yep, you said it. Tools like Topaz Labs Gigapixel AI or Video AI can take a 720p video and make it look convincingly 4K, without the blocky artifacts you'd get from old-school resizing. It's not just about size, it's about realism.
That's wild. And I love that you framed this as creative enhancement, not just technical tinkering. You said something in the article that stuck with me, that upscaling isn't about making things bigger. It's about making them better.
You got it. Upscaling lets your visuals hold up on today's 4K and 8K screens. Whether it's restoring family photos, polishing AI-generated clips, or prepping video for social media, a properly upscaled file just feels more cinematic and professional.
But there's a catch, right? You mentioned something about the big file trap.
Oh yeah, the classic rookie mistake. You upscale a 10-minute 1080p video to 6K, and suddenly you're staring at a 20 gigabyte monster. Your editor starts choking, render times crawl, and storage begins to sweat. That's why planning your workflow is critical.
So it's about matching the upscale to where you're actually using the file?
Yeah, this is valuable stuff. If you're editing big files, create proxy files. These are smaller versions for smoother playback. If you're uploading to a platform like Runway or Midjourney, check their input limits first. Sometimes it's smarter to upscale modestly for editing and only go full res at export. That one tweak alone can save hours.
Let's talk tools. You compared standalone versus cloud-based upscalers, and honestly, I didn't realize how different those workflows are.
Yeah, it's a big choice. Standalone tools like Topaz run locally on your computer. You need a decent GPU, but you pay once and you own it. You also get full control. Scaling factors, AI models, basically the works. Cloud-based tools, like Runway or Midjourney, handle processing on their servers. They're great if you don't have heavy hardware, but you'll pay subscription or credit-based fees over time.
So it's like control and ownership with standalone, convenience with cloud.
You got it. It really depends on your workflow and budget. I personally use Topaz for fine control, but I'll jump to Runway if I need quick turnaround.
Now, Steve, you had this whole section about when to upscale, and I think that's so important. You said it's not something to use all the time, right?
Yeah, upscaling shines in a few key moments. Restoring old or low-res photos, boosting AI-generated images to HD or 4K, or preparing for heavy post-production edits like zooms or crops. If you start with higher resolution after upscaling, you preserve clarity throughout your edits.
Makes total sense. I've noticed that in my own AI image projects, when I upscale first, I can crop or animate later without losing detail.
Yeah, cropping or digital zooming is probably the most obvious case where upscaling makes a real difference. That's when you really see the benefit. Keeping detail and sharpness instead of watching the image fall apart. And when we talk about image versus video upscaling, that's another layer. Image upscaling is fast. It's just one frame. Video upscaling, though, analyzes multiple frames at once. It's trying to maintain motion continuity so you don't get flicker or ghosting.
And that's where things like Topaz Video AI's different models come in, right?
Right on, sister. Each model, like Proteus, Artemis, and Rhea, is tuned for different content types. The trick is matching the model to your footage. An animated short may need something totally different than a live-action interview. Run a few tests first, say short clips, then compare sharpness and motion smoothness.
You also mentioned using proxies and being patient with render times. I love that you kept it real. It's powerful tech, but it's still time-intensive.
Yeah, Novi, gotta keep it real for the peeps.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, sorry, I had to drop that in there somewhere. Now back at it. Alrighty then. A 10-minute 4K upscale can take an hour or two, even on a strong GPU. And that's why automation is such a powerful option.
Speaking of automation, this part really got me thinking about productivity. You described hands-free upscaling using command lines and workflow triggers?
Yeah, we're entering the age of auto enhancement. Topaz Video AI 5.0 now supports command line automation, so you can drop clips into a folder and let it process overnight. And platforms like Runway Gen 4 Act 2 even upscale automatically during export.
That's wild. So your workflow basically improves itself.
Yep, that's what I call AI to AI chaining. You can generate in Runway, send to Topaz for clarity, then finish with Magnifica AI for color grading. All triggered by Make.com or Zapier. It's like a creative assembly line that runs while you sleep.
And then there's real-time upscaling, which honestly sounds like sci-fi.
Yeah, that's one of the newest leaps. GPUs like the NVIDIA RTX 5000 series now perform live 4K super resolution as you edit. And tools like Runway Motion X and Mochi One use predictive upscaling, generating high-res frames from the start. Soon, we won't even think of it as a step. It'll just happen while we create.
That's the dream, where the tech disappears and the art takes center stage.
Yeah, for sure. My mission through most of my career, as a consultant, product designer, and entrepreneur, has been to get the tech out of the way of the creative mind. It's a beautiful thing when you actually experience that in real life. Automation doesn't replace artistry, it amplifies it. AI handles the precision, so we can focus on storytelling and emotional direction.
So, Steve, what's the big takeaway here for creatives?
Well, Nova, funny you should ask. Upscaling has really evolved from a technical fix into a creative discipline. It's not about chasing resolution. It's about refining your vision. Whether you're breathing new life into old images or making AI-generated video sparkle, upscaling has become one of the best tools for sharpening your creative impact.
I love that. And I like how you ended the article. Get after it and make something great, beautiful, and sharp today.
Yeah, that one felt right. Alrighty then, here are a few final thoughts on this discussion. Change in new technology can feel intimidating, but the best results always come from creatives who jump in and experiment. Upscaling is just another tool, but it's the creative spirit that truly brings the pixels to life.
I love that perspective. Okay, Steve, let's bring this one home.
Okay, Nova, rounding third, here we go. If you enjoyed this discussion, please like and subscribe. Then pass the pod to your fellow creatives who might appreciate this AI adventure.
For visuals, comparisons, and workflow examples, check out the full AI for the Creative Mind article on LinkedIn. You'll find the link in the show notes. And as always, if you've got thoughts, experiments, or creative wins from your own projects, share them in the comments. We love hearing from you.
Thanks, Nova.
For sure. Thanks for another great conversation, Steve.
Likewise, Nova, it's always an entertaining and learning adventure. Okay, fellow creators, that's a wrap for episode 13. Until next time, onward.
Forward.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. Thank you.